Sign of the Times, episode 671 from this undisclosed playfield. An undisclosed playfield with a play area. Right here it says so. For the people that love the snaps, here's Chicken Bob and Chicken Ron. They had a great time last week with some actual chickens that came up, and they were hanging out during the Sign of the Times. Sunny with Days was there, she can confirm it. Demon and Bunny coffee, it's a delicious, delicious coffee. The JB Moonshine shirt, if you go through Chehalis and you see JB broke down on the side of the road with a flat tire, you could buy a t-shirt like that and then you could buy a new tire. He'd appreciate the help probably. Book I got for QT out of a little free library, The Bomber Mafia by Malcolm Gladwell. He probably wears a lot of really nice clothes if he's clad well. Current book I'm still reading, Wrestling Rings, Blackboards, and Movie Sets by Evan Ginsberg. That's Evan Ginsberg. Point Defiance Zoo pamphlet and map. Look at that. You can see the penguins, the tigers, all those. Older RWA flyer. Here's the Twitter where you can follow me, but not literally, much like WWE official Jason Ayers does, or much like WoW superstar Big Rick Betty does. They both do. Facebook, the Instagram, the YouTube, you may be watching right now. Right about now you probably are watching on the YouTubes. Autographed picture of Jakari Frost. The most recent CAC program I have. An older CAC program, it's seen some days. I got a picture of Kevin Sullivan. He was a proud member of the Dungeon of Doom. There is Paul and his buddy pal John Lennon before the big fallout. They had a massive split. Sunny Days is for words on that split. On his Freak Show. On his Wonderful Zach. On his niece Casey Carlisle. Back when CaseyCarlisle.com was around, you could get pictures like that. She had those. She had wall of belt pictures, pillow pictures, shorter pictures of your Donnie Idol sized. She had those. Those were available. Those. Some of those. If you were old enough. If you liked her pouty, you could get those. If you liked her angry, and other members of Team Bad Knees. Not a single solitary good knee in the whole bunch. Autographed picture of Seymour Snot, whom, as I'm sat right here at this undisclosed play area, he's celebrating a birthday. He sure is. It's Seymour Snot's birthday. Photo of Ken Hamlin throwing a rock through the McDonald's near to where the hotel was where they arrested Ken Patera. Old Ken Hamlin probably had that rock there saying, "You release Ken Patera or this rock's coming through your window." And they're like, "That was 40 years ago." And old Ken Hamlin's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot." And he just walks away. This week, a busy, busy week. First of all, Beast Barnett's going to have to look at that plant and determine what type of plant that is. He'll use his botany books available to him as a botany expert, and he'll tell us exactly what that plant is. Maybe he'll even come up with a scientific name. Or he might just call it Greg, I don't know. Sunday, I think I'll go down to the aquarium and see how the octopus and the fur seals are doing. Monday, maybe I'll take over a booking office of a local independent wrestling company. Tuesday, maybe I'll watch some old episodes of The Lost Saucer starring Jim Nabors and Ruth Buzzy. It was one of Kurt Fraser's all-time favorite television programs. He loved it. Absolutely loved it. Wednesday, not much going on. Thursday's pretty free. Friday, still working on something as a comeback. We'll be back soon. Keep your attention at a scale of 10 because we'll be back very soon with the show. But your review from this undisclosed playfield where Beast Barnett's got some work cut out for him. Sunday I'll go down to the aquarium, see how the fur seals and the octopus are doing. Monday, maybe I'll take over a booking office of it and end up in a local wrestling company. Tuesday, that's when I'll watch episodes of The Lost Saucer with Jim Neighbors and Rick Buzzy. Possibly it was an underrated show. Kurt Phrases thinks so. Wednesday's open, Thursday's free. Friday, that's when you keep your attention at a maximum. But pretty much, episode 671